because everybody, we have to have a conversation about another particular Netflix trailer they decided to drop.
Watch your mouth.
I need to have a conversation with.
Watch your mouth.
This was a good idea. I need to have a conversation.
Look at that red hair, boy. That is that
some
good.
of the creative developments that I have seen in this trailer. I'm sorry.
Okay, go off.
I can't, bro. I can't. I originally, you can go back and look at the previous lives. I specifically said, as long as they don't go past the 4 Saint Beasts, they had a legit shot at it being fine. Somebody tell me why I saw Toguro. And I just said, you know what? This is just not going to end well. And it was worse than I could have imagined. I'm seeing Yusuke, Kurama, Hiei jumping Toguro. Why? Like, why am I seeing him jump Toguro? I'm seeing a good indication. I know it's up from one trail, so I don't exactly know, but a good indication that they're basically going to skip the part where Yusuke is dead. Right? Everything that happened where Yusuke did those events, it's almost like they skipped that because it's just like, oh, Yusuke, you got taken out. Okay, look nice. We're going to take you on this boat. No, you're going to become alive and go be our spirit detective. So we're just not going to go down the whole spirit beast, golden egg, flame in the house, Keiko getting saved. We're not going to go through none of that. Oh, okay, cool. We're just going to skip that part. All right, bet. We're just going to skip that. Okay, cool. So we're skipping parts already. We're going all the way to the second to last, third to last arc of the show. Toguro. Why is Toguro here? Why is Toguro here? He should not be here. Now, granted, Toguro looked cool. They did not show him swolled up. They just showed him regularly in the trench coat with his brother on his shoulder. It looked okay. I don't have a problem with it. Toguro should not be here. He should not be here. Oh my gosh. Why does Kuwabara have an electric sword? Like, why is it just not orange like normal? Why is it electric? Why is it like he charging the command mail wave in the trailer? Why is Hiei cutting cars? Hiei does not need to cut a car. You're giving me stuff that I did not ask for, nor do I need. Like, what are you doing to me? Oh my gosh. Like, I'm so heartbroken at what I saw. Like, even having Botan here, like, even that just, oh boy, this is, oh no. Oh no. Like, my
worst
worst
listening
fears,
to prayer warriors right now.
My worst fears come to pass, man. Just,
I hate Grandpa, the way this vibe move.
Grandpa, take it from me. I just go ahead.
I didn't mind the spirit gun, but a lot of some of the other stuff I saw, I did not like. I'm sorry, old boy don't look right to me. Like, his vine don't look right. I don't like it. Like, it's too CGI.
You talking about Kurama?
Rose
like whip. Picky though, but I'm like, it's notice. It's too obvious though. It looked like it don't belong. And then, like you said, he got an electric sword instead of like an orange sword. It should be like, I'm like, why? I get it might be easier to do or something. I don't know. Hopefully we see more. And I'm sorry. Oh boy, don't look right, and it throw me off. He one of my favorite characters because I'm assuming he going white demon form, and I don't trust you if you can't make the vine right if he go to his fox form.
There's no way they're supposed to make it that far. I'm sorry. I do not see Netflix dropping instantly like 50, 55 episodes of Yu Yu Hakusho. I don't see that. I see them dropping 10 to 20, and that is just not enough time to cover everything. Like, they're already giving vibes. I'm not saying confirmed. They're already giving vibes that they're gonna cut out the entire part where Yusuke was in limbo. They're already showing vibes. They're just cutting out that entire part and just telling Koenma, hey, you finna go up and just become our spirit detective. What? Like, so we're just gonna get rid of all of that, which is a good. That means, bro, if I don't get, I'm tell you right now, if I don't get the Kuwabara scene where he is going crazy because Yusuke is gone, and that scene where he's sitting up there crying and fighting to get to this man, if I do not get that scene off rip, we already got a problem. And they look like they're gonna skip a bunch already from just that first half. Oh my god.
It looks like it's gonna be, oh, I died. Then he on that little boat to the thing, and then she meets her, and then he's like, oh, you're gonna be a spirit detective. I'm like, what?
Like, how's he going? Like, are they even gonna have him come back alive with the whole Keiko thing before 12 o'clock? Like they just the whole cool where he takes over Cool Bar's body, you know, defending Keiko and fighting up people. They ain't even gonna do that. Like, oh my gosh, you gonna get rid of a good chunk of the character development of Yusuke and Cool Bar before the show even starts. Like, oh my gosh. Just Unico, what you got to say, man?
So this is where I'm at. What I want to see. I'm definitely interested in seeing that how cool they can make EA look. I mean, because from what I've seen in the trailer, he did do some pretty cool looking stuff. Looks like, you know, Yusuke's gonna do what he does. He's a brawler, so he's just gonna have super power punches and a spirit gun. That's fine. That's cool. But I'm interested to see how they're going to use Mr. Rose Whip and EA. I'm excited to see how that works, and to see what they do. Now, as far as a continuity aspect and what's going on, I do also have a problem because somebody is in that trailer that doesn't appear until the Dark Tournament, which is Bowie. Bowie was the guy that had the helmet on and the big old like hammer.
Oh my god,
he was in the trailer. So if there's not going to be a Dark Tournament, what are we doing here? Why are you here? And that's why I say you're 100% right by saying let's go to the Saint Beast and call it a season 1. And then let's go to the drawing board when it comes to getting to the Dark Tournament. You have plenty of source material, but there's no need to be using it all willy-nilly, because if we're going to go to that space where we're pulling out people from the Dark Tournament, we need to who was Yusuke's first person he fought, the little Irish kid?
The first person he fought? You talking about like after
in the Dark Tournament?
Dark Tournament, that was Chu.
Well,
yeah, Chu.
Yeah, Chu versus Yusuke. Yep. He had just woke up with his new powers. Like, those are fights that we're interested in seeing, but only at the Dark Tournament. Are they afraid of the Dark Tournament? Is that why they got them jumping to Guro? Because if anybody jumped to Guro, it was Yusuke and Kuwabara.
It was a setup. It was a setup for Taguro to lose for money purposes, and then he came back and said, "You're getting in this tournament, or I'm wiping everybody." It was not those three. Oh my God.
Yeah. So that's why I'm at
here, bro. Why is Karasu in it? Why is he in this show? They should not be here.
Yeah, there are people that if it's not the Dark Tournament, like listen, don't say we picking up Yu Yu Hakusho and you not prepared to pull off the Dark Tournament, the greatest tournament of all time. If you scared, just say that. Because I would feel a lot of pressure if they told me I need to recreate the Dark Tournament live action. I would feel so afraid to do that. That's a huge undertaking, because every fan, not just anime fans, but there's people that's just strictly Yu Yu Hakusho fans. Some people just know Yusuke Urameshi. And that's Dark Tournament is the best of tournaments of all time. I'm sorry. Y'all scared, just say that. Don't just throw them characters in there and have them fight in a parking garage and say, "Oh, we saved the world." No. We need the stakes. We need the Dark Tournament. Sorry, I'm not going for it. So who is this so this is a mirrored version. This is Karasu. Who is that to the right of Taguro? Is that his little brother, or is that the guy who bets on people? In the mirror version at the bottom. So Karasu,
the person who was sponsoring Taguro.
Sakio. Okay, that's it. I just couldn't see because of the thing down there, the face. Okay.
I'm not happy. Like, now to be fair, I can't seem to find. So they might not have announced or told how many episodes they're doing in this opening season or this opening adaptation shtick. I don't see how many episodes. So if it's not like 50 something, Taguro should not be here. And even if it's not like, and let's just go on a limb and say they're doing like One Piece. Let's say they're doing like One Piece with an hour-long episode and 10 episodes. So that should cover roughly 30 episodes. 30 episodes does not get you to where Taguro should be here. Especially not Taguro. Like, even if you want to have Taguro just show up at the end, fine. Taguro, Karasu, and Bui should not be here. Bui and Karasu weren't even seen to the Dark Tournament. And that Kurama, Hiei, and Yusuke did not jump.
Listen, my biggest problem with what worries me is that once trailer just showcase a bunch of characters they think you're interested in, that means they just did something they think people gonna like, and they didn't really care to think about it, and they just like they trying to get a quick cash grab, which worries me. Like even if you had like y'all said, if he was in the movie if he came at the end of the show and everybody be fine with it, you wouldn't show it in the trailer. You do it. You show them in the trailer, and you show everybody the Dark Tournament in the trailers because you want people to look at it because you really just did a cash grab and you don't really care about the material.
No baby Koenma either. No baby Koenma. We're just straight up out the gate adult Koenma.
Baby Koenma was hilarious. Koenma as a full-grown adult wasn't even shown for a few seasons. I'm sorry, Baby Koenma was hilarious anyway. Like, it's like they're skipping a lot. And if you skip that much, how are you gonna show the progression of Yusuke to even get strong enough to fight Taguro? Right? He should not fight. They should not.
Are we doing based? Are we saying this this is an adaptation based on an anime? Are we pulling that card?
It is. I mean, Yu Yu Hakusho is an anime, whether it's based on an anime or the manga. It's a live action adaptation of that show. And
no, I wouldn't say live. Based on. That's what I'm going. Are they pulling the based on?
Yes, it's based on the show.
So they're not saying this is a full adaptation. This is based on.
Like it's on the show. Like there's no. It's based on Yu Yu Hakusho. It is Yu Yu Hakusho. It's not like it is Yu Yu. Like Taguro.
It's Yu Yu, but they're saying it's based on. They're saying we're not. Taguro that gives them wiggle room to not make it exactly like.
No, it's based.
You're not going. You're not going.
Basing it on that source material, but there's no way they're gonna get around and be like, "Oh, this is Yu Yu Hakusho." No, this is Yu Yu Hakusho.
Mate, what if they make the tournament like a street fight instead of a real tournament, and they just do a street fight tournament? I don't think they're gonna make it that far,
bro. Like for some reason, I feel like they're gonna skip a few arcs. Like I'm sorry, I feel like they're gonna skip a few arcs. But to me, like even if we give it like the One Piece treatment and say like, okay, they're going hour-long episodes, 10 of them. That's roughly what 30 episodes you can say. If you do 30 episodes of Yu Yu Hakusho, they don't make it to Taguro. It shouldn't make it that far. Not without skipping 2 arcs almost, because you'd be skipping the 4 Saint Beasts, you'd be skipping Genkai's tournament, and then you have enough of just Hiei and their adventures when you first meet Hiei, Kurama, and just Koenma and all of everybody in the beginning. And then even the episodes where Yusuke is in limbo and having to do his trial. They're going to skip something if you put in Taguro. And it's like I said, it's not if Taguro just appeared or something like that. Fine. They showed them fighting Taguro. That is a problem. They do not fight Taguro within the first 30 episodes. It's not how that works. This is looking like it's going to be like a Death Note adaptation or like a Cowboy Bebop. And I'm like, look, don't do this. Do not give this the Cowboy Bebop Death Note treatment, or it will be a problem. Like, do not do this. You come on, Netflix. Like, y'all should have learned from your mistakes. Don't ruin another one.
And they got social media too, so they know what they know what the fans are saying. So, like, for them to continue, maybe they just trying to just put these out and then say, "I'm just looking on the bright side." I guess I'm trying to be positive here in my new life of infidelity.
Boy and Karasu should not be there, bro. Like, they shouldn't be there. Like they should not be there. And shout out to Zale, you wouldn't show them in the trailer unless you had even more of them doing other stuff. So it's just like they should not be here.
This is equivalent to a live action. Them announcing a live action Dragon Ball Z, and then they show Boo in the trailer. Why? Why is Boo in the trailer? Why? You just came out with this. You just why? What are you doing? Why is Boo here?
And then like Frieza and them fighting Boo together with Cell, and they're like, "What they doing here? They don't fight together."
What? This is not Xenoverse. Why are they? Why?
Like I can't do it, bro. I'm sorry. I can't do this, bro. I can't do this. Like
I'm excited.
Episode 30 of Yu Yu Hakusho stops at Hiei using the Dragon of the Darkness flame. That is episode 30 of Yu Yu Hakusho.
That's Dark Tournament.
Yes, that's Dark Tournament, which is surprising to me, but that's episode 30. I don't see them pulling that far in live action adaptation without skipping. Oh boy.
We know he's going to train with Genkai, so we got that.
I feel like this is going to be I feel like this is about to be some mess. I'm just gonna say it. I feel like it's gonna be some mess. Just that one scene of Toguro fighting Kurama and Hiei. That one scene is already ruined me because I'm just like, okay, that means y'all have changed stuff. And the one thing I just never seem to understand, I would love anybody to explain this to me. I never seem to understood why when companies decide to do live action anime, do they change something when you know it worked? I don't quite understand. If you know something is a guaranteed success the way that it was written originally, why would you go against that to change something that is already good? Like,
what you mean? It worked for Dragon Ball Evolution? It worked for Dragon Ball Evolution?
That is the worst adaptation in history. Like, you would think that after years of seeing people crap on that movie, that you would learn from the mistake and be like, okay, if something is a success, let's not fix what isn't broken. Let's just, go along with what's there and just make a quick buck. If you're going to make a quick buck, it's easier to go along with what's there than try to change it and ruin it.
But they need you to see all your favorite characters, so you want to watch it.
Not like this.
Not like this, man. What is it? Not like this, man. Not like this.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
It's like putting Frieza Cell.
You're going to hate it when Kurama going to be in the movie. You're going to be like, oh, I don't do Yoko anymore. I'm Kurama now. I don't do Yoko anymore. He's just not going to transform. He's going to go with, that's going to be a happy moment for anybody here. They don't see Yoko Kurama. Okay, that's going to be one. Or he is going to be like Dragon of the Darkness Flame, and that mother's going to be green. It's going to look like a ghost from Scooby-Doo coming out of his hand. They're going to be happy with that one. Like, come on now. Like, no, like, you don't change what works. You just don't. Like, I don't understand, like, why when you make an adaptation of something live action, would you change what is already successful? I don't get that. I just don't.
There are questions that are warranted an answer. So we'll watch it. We're going to watch it, y'all. We're going to watch it.
And I will be greatly prepared to crap on that entire series.
You can just watch Wheel of Time and be...
I'm hoping.
George is whooping on me.